third eye. How can we connect these so that you can more easily imagine, visualize, and bring to life more of what you're focusing on and less of the stuff that you don't? Optical calcite, clear. And we'll also be talking about pink optical calcite. So these guys, this one is from Brazil, and the pink one is from Mexico. Sorry about that. So I'm already working on channeling the information and sharing with you 3 ways to bring together the energies of optical calcite to help you visualize, whether it is, a future trip or more customers, a better paying job, more relationship harmony, whatever it is that you're working on or that you would like to work on through your third eye. And I'm just being reminded before we really get into this is that your third eye has a capability of seeing forward, yes, but also seeing behind you, even though the chakra is pretty much facing towards you. I don't want to point too much energy at you at the moment. And if you have any questions as we're going along, please pop that in the chat or the comments wherever you're seeing this, and I'll answer them as we go along or when I'm seeing them later. So the third eye sees out and sees inward so that you can bring up a memory, bring up an image of something that you want to recreate or create more of. So that's part of it. And here we'll just get right into the rest of it. Optical calcite, if you place it right on your third eye. Oh, and here's a question I often get is how do you tell when your guides are talking to you or it's just the conscious mind? Well, the conscious mind, I call mine Charlie, that trash talk. If you're feeling the energy, if the voice that is in your head feels like it's coming from right here, not to be confused exactly where your third eye is, your chakra, if it's here, coming from your forehead area, then that is not your guides. It's not intuition. It's not a message. If the sensation is coming from somewhere else in your head, whether it's behind an ear, at the base of your neck, you can't see there I am, or anywhere else, the next time you recognize that intuitive nudge, the message, or something else that you're getting, see or feel where in your head it is. Mine is in the center of my head, always. So if it's here, it's not your third eye. So you can place optical calcite right on your third eye and just close your eyes for a moment and breathe in and breathe out. Now you can, if you so choose, if you want to lie down, you can have this right on your forehead, right on your third eye, so you don't have to hold it. So if you're laying down, then your arms would be at your sides and palms facing up to receive more connective energies. Does that make sense? I hope so. If not, let me know and I'll do better. Okay, so here. So what is it? What is it? I'd love to go to Sedona for 3 nights and just kind of turn off the rest of the world. So in my mind, I imagine myself packing some things, putting them in my car, and taking the drive from Tucson all the way up to Sedona, Arizona. And it's beautiful, and you can feel the energy of Sedona as you get closer and closer. So that's one way to do it. Another way, because we're talking about the heart, the mind, and then your third eye, is to place a piece of pink calcite on your heart chakra. You probably can't see it from where you are, but you're right, hold it right on your heart chakra. So here you have two pieces of calcite, optical, the clear one on your third eye, and then the pink one at your heart center. Why? Because if your heart isn't in it, it doesn't matter what you say, how many affirmations you do, how much journaling you do, what kind of vision board you make. If you don't believe and trust in your heart that what you are visualizing, imagining, your creative visualization is just not going to happen very soon, or if at all. So, clear optical calcite on your third eye, all by itself, that's one way. Add pink optical calcite at your heart center. Now this part I would probably be laying down or having, being in a recliner or something so it's more comfortable, so my arms aren't dangling around in the air. And the third way is to have them in your sacred area, one on top of the other, and add clear quartz. Now, why would you add clear quartz? Because this not only is a protection stone, it is also one that magnifies the energy of all other crystals. Now, there is another step that you can take. You can write out a simple, specific, focused intention, and we'll just use the one I want to, I want to go to Sedona. So 3 nights stay in Sedona in a beautiful bed and breakfast. Let's take it a little bit further in the fall. So you write that on a small piece of paper and then just fold it up, and you could put it either underneath all 3, or if you have just the one optical calcite, that's all you want to work with, just put it underneath here and then just fold it. And then every time you see it in your sacred space or on your altar or on your desk, it's a reminder to your conscious mind to connect with your superconscious or your higher self, that this is what you have, this is what you want, and then allow the universe to fill in the gaps, to fill in the how. Does that make sense? Okay, so is that 3? Let's see. Optical calcite right on your third eye. Add to that pink optical calcite on your heart center. That's 2. Oops. There we go. It just blanked out on me for a second. And then you could, here's the third way, so this is the third, is to amp up the energies and the vibration by adding a small, this isn't too small, but more than a tumbled stone. So if you have tumbled stones, you could put 2 or 3, because this surface is large enough for that. Or just one decent sized point of clear quartz, and it magnifies the energy of your heart, mind, and third eye connection. When you have all 3 connected, it is easier to get the conscious mind out of the way so that you can see more clearly. So what if you just want to have some insights or some guidance that you want to be able to trust from your guides, whomever they are, whether it's the angels, the guardian angels, the ascended masters, spirit itself, the saints, creator. Ask. And this is how I start it when I do any prayer work for myself or my friends or my clients. I ask and thank you for clear guidance about, and then fill in the blank, whatever project or whatever it is you're working on, a sales campaign, clearing for forgiveness or seeing what it is you want to see and how to accomplish the next steps. I ask and thank you for clear guidance about raising my inner vibration so that I am in more an alignment with my intentions and goals. And then allow that to come to you, whether it's in that moment or it is later. Have a little notebook with you so that you can write it down, because I promise you, if you don't write something down right away, it's going to disappear. When I first started really tuning in and tapping into my own intuition, I mean, consciously doing it and asking for guidance about essential oil blends or something else. And I was working working in an office at the time. So I carried around 3 small notebooks. I had one in my handbag, one in my briefcase, and then one at home, because you never know. I never knew when something was just going to pop into my head. And sometimes there would be a piece in each one of those little notebooks, but I knew what they went to, so I just kind of put them all together. All right. That's what I have for you today. If you like this, please hit that like button, the little thumb there. If you have any questions, pop those down below. Thank you so much for being here now or later. Have an amazing day, beautiful soul.